World WCW title is back with another 1997 year review continues with WCW Uncensored. Good show, I gotta say. March 16th, and I know this is not here, but the buy rate was better than WrestleMania 13, which we'll get to that eventually. At the North Charleston Coliseum in North Charleston, South Carolina. All the tagline is just saying like SummerSlam. You'll never see it coming. Last year's. Oh, great. And yeah, just like that, but we'll talk about what that tagline is. And again, why was that the tagline for SummerSlam 2020 last year? Because Roman Reigns made his return after a few month absence, and yeah. But yeah, you could tell WCW was kicking WWE's ass at this point, because, and yeah, and then fast forward 2 years later, the ass win was reversed. Anyways, start off with a match, the first match of the night for the WCW United States Championship. And this is a really good U.S. title match, and Dean Malenko defeating Eddie Guerrero to win the United States Championship. And once again, Six and Guerrero had another tug of war with the belt, but Malenko hits Guerrero with the camera, and he's the new United States title. And I believe some point around this time, Dean Malenko will lose the United States Championship to Jeff Jarrett, and yeah, an 8.5. And then we have Ultimo Dragon defeating Psychosis in another really good cruiserweight match. I give it a 7 out of 10, and Jesus Christ. And then we have a so-so match in Glacier defeating Mortis, who with Chris Kane underneath a mask, and he's got James Furterberg, who you may know him as James Mitchell, or the Senator Minister, whatever it is too. And yeah, Rap comes out there in the end, and yeah, a 5. And then we have a strap match with Buck Bagwell defeating Scotty Riggs. What else I would say? I hate strap matches. Literally. I mean, I don't like... They always kept changing the rules with either touching 4 corners or pinning the man. Just... whatever. This was just... weakest match of the card of 4. And then we have a Texas Tornado match with Harlem Heat defeating the Public Enemy, and they're so nice. But the only thing funny about it was Dusty Rhodes' commentary. 6 out of 10. There's only like 2 title matches on this pay-per-view, and we're already at the 3-minute mark, and so well, now we're 4 minutes anyways. The next match is for the WCW World Television Championship, the second to last match on the card, with Prince Ikea defeating Rey Mysterio. Good match. It was a good match. I give it a 7.5. No Regal shenanigans this time around, and yeah. Anyways, then we have the main event. This is a weird kind of match. It's Team NWO of the WWE Champion Hollywood Hogan, Randy Savage, Kevin Nash, and Scott Hall were the tag team champions. Oh, by the way, this is the beginning of the Savage Diamond Dallas Page feud. I forgot to mention. Yeah, Savage beat a DP during an interview with me, Gene Okerlund, during this show. Yeah, that set up the feud. Almost forgot about that. And that led to, well, in '97 to Halloween Havoc, which That's not gonna happen here because I've already reviewed that show back in 2019 in October during Halloween month, or at Halloween rather. Defeats Team Piper of Roddy Piper, Chris Benoit, Stephen Michael, and Jeff Jarrett, and Team WCW of Lex Luger, the Giant, and Scott Steiner. Although Rick Steiner was supposed to be in the match, but he got taken out by Hall, Nash, and I think Six was there by running them both off the road. And so now it's just 4 on 4 on 3. Yeah, and the order of eliminations. So yeah, let's talk about it. The Giant was the first man eliminated, which is kind of weird. Then Jeff Jarrett by Kevin Nash. Then Steve McMichael by Scott Hall. Then Scott Steiner was eliminated by Kevin Nash. Then Roddy Piper was eliminated by Hollywood Hogan. My bad. And then Chris Benoit was eliminated by the Outsiders. And then it became all 4 members of the NWO against Lex Luger. So, Randy Savage was the first man eliminated by Luger, then Kevin Nash, then Scott Hall, and then it came to one-on-one between Luger and Hogan. And who do you think is going to win the final decision? There's Lex Luger was the last one eliminated by Hollywood Hogan, and there's 3 sets of stipulations. If Team NWO wins, they get a title shot at any time. If Team Piper wins, Piper will get a cage match with Hogan down the line, which happened in Halloween Havoc, which you already mentioned that. And if Team WCW wins, which the NWO were short of titles and they're suspended for 3 years. Yeah, right, because there's no way Team WCW is going to win this match. During the hard period of the NWO storyline. Not until late 98, early 99, though, but yeah. If you want to... This match was on the Best of Uncensored VHS tape that WC made in 99, I believe. Yeah, that match was on the Best of Uncensored, the VHS tape they made in 99. It was that best pay-per-view series, you know, they did with this pay-per-view Uncensored, Slamboree, Great American Bash, Bash the Beach, Havoc, or Fall Brawl, Halloween Havoc, and the Starcade. Yeah, they didn't do it with the other pay-per-views, whatever. This was good. And probably the first match was the best match of the night, though, but... And then Sting comes from the Raptors and step drops Savage, Nash, Hall, and then Hogan. And Hogan said, "Put the bat down! Put the bat down!" And Sting death drops Hogan, and the fans... WC got one off on the NWO this time around. And this leads to the beginning of the start between the Hogan and Sting program for Starcade Next, which, oh boy, I can't wait to talk about that messy finish. But Uncensored was a good show. It was better than Super Brawl. And yeah, I give it a 7 out of 10. Probably the best rating for an Uncensored pay-per-view because, yeah, 99, 2000 were terrible. 98 was good. I didn't see 97 or 95 or 96 rather. But yeah. And 33 was on a roll. From when the Outsiders came in, or the NWO started, until the Tease Austin McMahon match a year later. And so yeah, next up will be WrestleMania 13 and Spring Stampede. And I already talked about I already did Barely, so I'll just put it on the playlist. So regardless, so WrestleMania 13 and Spring Stampede will be next.